Welcome back, internet friends. I'm in California, there's a pandemic, and it's drizzling outside. So tonight I'm gonna be DoorDashing and giving you guys a little video of what it's like to DoorDash now that we have COVID-19. And I also wanna give you some tips, just in case you're a DoorDasher out there who's trying to drive around right now, for your safety, things to do to reduce your chances of exposure. You may have seen my video with the essential items that you should bring delivering. I have most of those today and a couple extras. Hand sanitizer spray here, an N95 particle mask to help me from breathing in other people's air particles if I'm near a bunch of people, and a lot of napkins. I can use them to open doors and not touch things. I also brought my hoodie because it's raining, and a scarf just to keep me extra warm. You want to keep yourself warm and protected from the weather. Keep your immune system strong. I did just take a vitamin C, and just to keep my moralities high, I'm finishing up this keto walnut chocolate muffin that I make. You gotta keep your spirits high if you're out here working in the rain.
Forgive the interruption, but I believe this requires your attention.
All right, we got our first order. Here we go. Don't touch door handles. The virus can survive on metals for 3 days. This is what rush hour on the 405 freeway looks like since we implemented the lockdown. All right, just dropped that delivery off. What it is right now is you just go to the doorstep and you leave the food on the floor right in front of the door and you just run away. Just hit complete order on the phone. There's no contact delivery now. It actually saves us time because we don't have to wait for the customer to come to the door. Now we just drop the food and get in your car. Now I'm here at my next pickup at Denny's. Got an order right away. This is the sad image of most dine-in restaurants during the lockdown. All empty with chairs stacked on tables and a barrier in front of the cashier. The road is empty, but it's definitely not pretty weather to be driving. Apparently Red Robin's procedure, no contact delivery, is they don't even have the delivery guys or anyone going in their restaurant at all. They just have a staff member that brings the food out to your car as soon as you call the restaurant. Press 4 to bypass their automated system. You tell them the orders that you have and they'll bring it right to you. If the employees are gonna bring food directly to your car, you can have a bag in the back seat ready so that you don't even have to interact with them. Just roll down the back window and tell them to put the food in the bag. Now I'm driving just a couple miles to drop this food off, and there's nobody on the road with me except the rain and a lot of cops. Once in a while I see some cops serving and protecting, enforcing that quarantine. Yes sir, I am out delivering food. This is essential business. The sick and the disabled cannot go get food themselves, so they need delivery drivers to serve the community. The food's not ready, so I'm in my car playing Mobile Legends. Some helpful tips for you if you are delivering during this crisis. Make sure and wash your hands all the time. Don't be afraid to go to the restroom in the restaurant. If the food's not ready, wash your hands one additional time. I keep hand sanitizer and spray my hands. Some of these restaurants are gonna ask you to sign a receipt with a pen. You don't have to touch the pen. Most of these receipts are heat printed paper. You can simply take your fingernail and just scribble on the piece of paper and it'll make a signature. You don't need to touch the pen that hundreds of people touch. Keep your distance as well. I don't really get close to the employees. Some of the restaurants actually have a barrier set up because they want to make sure you don't get close to the counter. We are all doing our best not to spread any infection, and you don't want to pick it up if you're clean from someone at one of these restaurants. If you're DoorDashing lately, you're also going to notice that the roads are extremely empty. Dead retail store and huge empty parking lot. Go speed racer, go speed racer, go speed racer, go. That can be fun because it gives us no traffic and green lights everywhere, but you don't want to get in the habit of speeding because there are a lot of cops out here and they're enforcing all sorts of laws. I'm sure if I got pulled over, they would ask why I'm out here because I'm breaking quarantine for work. I have to be out here to bring people food and to make a few dollars for myself. But you don't want any police interaction during this crisis. Make sure and go the speed limit, wear your seatbelt. You see I have a scarf right here. I have like this nice red thick hooded sweater. Dress warm, especially if it's raining like it is here. You want to keep your immune system high. I took a vitamin C before I started my shift. I have my hydro flask. I'm drinking my own water that I bring from home. Don't get ice, don't get water from any of the drinking fountains at a restaurant. But that being said, I think if you are a seasoned DoorDash delivery guy, you can make some pretty good money in this environment, but you want to be extremely careful, and we don't know how long this opportunity to make money with DoorDash will last, because as people are not going to work, they're not going to make enough money to have the luxury of ordering delivery that often. I live in a pretty well-off community, but as time progresses, people are going to get more and more into cooking at home. This is a temporary thing. That's why I'm out here working hard. I know if everyone else is at home watching Netflix, that means I should be doing the opposite. I should be working twice as hard. I'm grateful to just have a job, and you should be too if you're driving out here. Another tip, don't be so picky with your choices for deliveries. Normally my acceptance rate would be like 15%. Now it's about 50% because you don't get as many orders. So you're gonna have to take what you can get. Unless it's really little money or the distance is super far, you know, you might have to take more orders than you would have last week. I'm a lot less picky than I was before because less people are ordering, and I'm pretty sure more drivers are out here trying to make that dollar. A lot of people lost their jobs, and DoorDash is still available, kind of. If you feel up to the challenge of delivering for DoorDash out in the pouring rain during this crisis that we call COVID-19, then I'm gonna leave a link below in the description. That'll get you some kind of bonus, perhaps, if you sign up for DoorDash. Stay safe, everyone. I casually delivered tonight, and I made a really easy 70 bucks. I started at 4:45, and it's now 8 o'clock. 3 hours to make 70 bucks. Somehow, the pizza delivery guy is never out of work, and I wanna say thank you to any customers who leave tips on DoorDash, because you know, it's raining and we are taking a risk of getting infected by being out here. I feel like people definitely appreciate delivery guys and retail workers. You know, I'm grateful for the customers too. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful or entertaining, go ahead, smash the like button. Please feel free to subscribe. I make videos all the time. Go ahead, leave a comment. Tell me if you're door dashing during this whole crisis. Good luck to you out there. Safe driving, and I'll see you next time. Just have a great day.